My name is Andrew Smith. I'm a senior lecturer in contemporary history and politics, and I teach in the Department of Humanities. I'm principally a historian of France, and I'm really interested in French history and French politics. I work really on material that looks at ideas of resistance. I'm always really interested in the way that people and movements brush up against the power of states, how they assert their identity, how they find what they actually want to be passionate about in life. On our history and our modern history courses, you get to study a whole range of different things that really introduce you to new material, new areas and new time periods. And we encourage people to take a really global view of history. We look not just at Europe, not just at America, but take them on a journey really around the world to help understand the role of people and places and how those interactions help define the modern world. For me, one of the important things about history is that it teaches people to find the signal in the noise. It encourages them to think, it encourages them to communicate, and it encourages them to be able to analyse material really importantly. What I think you gain from a history degree is the ability to really understand how the world works, not just to answer questions that are set to you, but to pose them, to find really how you fit into the world around you, and really to kind of get a sense of how in an ever-increasing deluge of information, you find the relevant, concise moment and are able to communicate that effectively. One of the things I love about Chichester is that this is a campus with a real sense of heritage. Of course, this was founded in 1839 by William Otter, one of the first principals of King's in London, when he came down to become Bishop of Chichester, when he opened this place as a college for masters. We trained teachers, we looked at ideas of how to train a community of thinkers, and that moment of being a community of learners since 1839 is so important, I think, to the ethos of the place. So I've taught at a lot of different universities, and one of the things I really love about teaching at Chichester is that we have these cohorts that are manageable, where the students get to know each other, they get to know the staff. I love the fact that here people are treated like individuals. We have the idea that really it's a sort of bespoke education. You know, you come, you could develop as a person, and actually there's a real sense of community. I think that's one of the strongest things about a campus and a university like Chichester. I think when students are making a choice about a university, it's really important they see themselves somewhere that they want to be, they want to develop. And for me, I think Chichester is a wonderful environment where people can feel at home, people can learn, people can develop in a community that's really supportive, in one in which we have excellent researchers. We've worked with a whole host of different institutions, from the BBC to Sky to Netflix and a lot of other different people, the British Museum, the British Library. We've got some excellent research credentials, but also somewhere that actually people can really feel at home. We're not a place that's looking to treat people as numbers. We want them to want to be here. And I think that's one of the reasons that they should consider Chichester.